Hey folks, I'm T. Allen Kelly with KIKSbass.com. I want to talk to you about one of my favorite techniques throughout the year, and that's a shaky head. I throw a lot of jigs and crankbaits, and I throw a shaky head quite a bit. It's one of my go-to tools when I know there's a fish in an area and I really want to get that fish out of there. First thing I always reach for are my A&M baits, Hookerhead shaky jigs. What's really nice about this A&M baits jig, it's got that keeper hook on there up next to the head. I've used a lot of different shaky head jigs that have the screws and the pegs that go in the nose of the worm, but I found that really tears up your worms a lot and you go through a lot of extra plastic. What's really nice about this hooker head, you just run it in about to the bend just like you would any other worm, any other jig rig, but when you slide it up to the throat, you press that keeper hook down and it's going to hold that worm on there all day long. It also lines everything up good so that you can get a nice straight presentation with your worm and your jig head. One of the best rigs that I've ever seen. One of the things that I like too about this, they have them in, you can get all kinds of different lengths on your hooks. They've even got a 5/0 hook that you can use for rigging your Alabama rigs. Again, when you're dragging that Alabama rig through brush and through those rocky bluffs, this hooker head keeps the head of that swim bait right up next to the hook, and it's going to keep you running straight and true for the whole day. As I said earlier, I like to throw a regular skirted jig quite a bit, but one of the things that really aggravates me is when your trailer is always sliding off and you're having to readjust all the time. A&M skirted jigs, this is one of their halo jigs that helps keep you out of the rocks, but all their skirted jigs have that patented hooker head design. And again, you're just going to run your trailer on like you normally would. And you scoot it up onto the throat of the jig. That keeper hook's going to slide over the plastic, press it down into there, and your trailer's going to stay hooked up for you all day long. Excellent setup. So, if you're wanting something to keep the trailer on your jig really well, use the hooker head jig. If you're looking for a really good shaky head worm setup, use the hooker head shaky jig. If you're looking for something to keep those swim baits on those A-rigs and not slide down on you all day long, use the hooker head shaky jig from A&M Baits. These baits were designed by Monty and Annette Bollinger in Eufaula, Oklahoma, owners of AandMBaits.com. So visit their website, AandMBaits.com, and see the wide variety of plastics that they offer, along with their innovative new hook designs, the Hookerhead jig head.